Okay, this is my fourth attempt at shooting a video, but we'll give it another try. Quick update. I apologize for the last video because it was a bit harsh, but I'm tired of the bullshit, and I want to start with that first because as people make puns and take jabs at my sexual preferences, I want to make one thing clear: my sexual preferences is always how it's always been, heterosexual male, and I'm good at what I do. And I say no more. My spiritual, angelic side that's well-rounded, that encompasses both masculine and feminine equality, is for my calling and my purpose. That I easily identify with women and can talk to them, and am emotional and soft enough that I am open to them, and they will come to me as far as being able to speak to me. And I've been criticized in my past saying I've not been that person, but that person was reflecting every cheap shot and every jab and everything that's inconsistent and they don't have within themselves at me, because I was holding a mirror to them and showing them their flaws. And of course, as the black sheep, the chosen one, we get everything reflected at us and everything projected at us, and we carry stuff that's not even ours. Curses and everything else. Curses that I'm breaking, and things I'm doing out here is what some Christians call, he's the wild one, he's the crazy one, he's not doing God's will, when I'm the only one out here doing it and exposing the hypocrisy and the evil that's going on in the world today, and how the Antichrist is rising slowly through our system. But it's also being counteracted with good, and people like me that are chosen to do this job and are out here actually doing the footwork, walking clear to Georgia and back, out to Kansas City and back, in the truth, only for the truth. And that's why I left last time, this hometown of mine, is because the truth was not being told to me. So I was dragged back here, and recently I had 3 restraining orders put on me by my family because I had to drag and basically pry the information out of a family member, scare the shit out of them to get the information that I've been trying to get all along, that these things about me are true, and this abundance that I have is real. The monetary value, or the monetary side of it, that I have trust funds and things that are awaiting me, but they're holding it to materialistic standards and worldly standards of things I'm doing. And from the beginning, if I'm to be a leader, you're going to have to let me lead. And you're going to have to quit the damn games and the stalking me and watching me, because I'm going to do the exact opposite of what you want me to do. It's not your way, it's my way. I'm the one chosen, not you. And to resist, the devil in ways that I've had to do it because it's being projected at me through, weaponry unseen, frequencies that I do see. And that's the mistake they have. I see every frequency they pulse at me. I see spirit entity energy. I see energy. I see it as it flows along the ceilings, all over the walls. I see it. And when something demonic or evil comes into the room, I can see it. And it comes in the form of a thicker energy that goes from the floor up and looks like cigarette smoke almost coming off an ashtray, but usually in a corner. And it's what I think are monitoring spirits watching me. And I'll do stuff purposely sometimes, even though they're watching me and are reporting anything that I'm doing or usable against me to Satan and anybody in the 3D realm that's using the same thing against me, and the women in my life that are watching me, that I hear their voices, whether it be 2 women or a male and a female, as they stalk me and monitor me. I'm hearing this either clairvoyantly through my psychic abilities, or through other means. I don't know, but I'm hearing their voices. I'm seeing the energy as it walks into the room. I can't even take a shit without being watched, and I'm seeing this energy. And this energy will either come in the form of a dark energy or a light energy, and I can see that as well, because whatever form it is, whether it be dark or light, it comes in a form of a shadow or energy light, like bright light. but it will take the energy that's all around, whether it's be the energy that's flowing on the ceilings and the walls, the general energy that I can see that flows like water. It'll pick it up and take it with it, and I can see it move across the room. I see everything. My intuition is sharp. God has given me these abilities for a reason. And those that don't understand me or don't like me or point a finger at me and judge me, they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand the battles that I'm engaged in and having to, win over. And it all pertains to truth about my personal life and to prophecy and what's coming to pass. I'm a catalyst, I'm a beacon for it, and everybody knows this. Quit pointing fingers at me when you don't know what the hell I'm doing out here. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm remaining clean as I can and holy as I can. And the battle that was ensuing, that's calmed down quite significantly, I'm hoping it's over, because I'm tired of fighting a battle against 400 people, and then I don't know how many demonic spirits they send at me. But I've beaten them. I'm not broken. I've won the battle. And I'm waiting for that certain someone to come into my life. I've been waiting for her for 45 years. And she's supposed to be just like me. I'm at a standing still point. I'm stuck. I feel stuck sometimes because I don't know what direction. But you know what? I'm not walking anywhere. I've heard references made to a third jab or a third, boost of what I'm called to do, but it's not going to be walking. It's going to be rising to where I'm supposed to be rising. And if this platform is to take me there, then Lord, please let it be. But I need funds and money to be able to do these things, and a car, and everything's been taken from me. Every damn thing. My whole life has been taken from me. My car enabled, so I couldn't take it. And that's when I, shot off on my first journey out to Kansas City on foot to do what I am doing now, to keep exposing what's real and what's not. And I figured it all out. I ain't doing anything wrong. I'm doing everything right. And I'm looking for my money, my inheritance, and I'm not leaving this damn town without it. Or a car. I'm looking for the love of my life to come walking in. I'm taking applications. I'm taking resumes. I'm joking, but I'm really looking for the love of my life. I'm meant to be with a woman that I'm supposed to do this job with. My calling. We're supposed to band together as one. Strength in numbers. Where two or more are gathered, I am there also. But as a catalyst, we are both catalysts for this unfolding of prophecy. And my story and her story is the movement for it. The story that, we're to get up there and tell our testimonies to the world. I'm not going for anything but the stars. The sky's the limit. And I've went this far in my life that there ain't no turning back. But I'm not settling for this mediocre. I'm not doing mediocre. I know who I am, and I know what God has called me to do. I'm trying to manifest these things, but I'm also reaching out for my platform to reach others so these things can take place. Can't do it. I don't have a money tree out back. I can't just go pick dollars off the damn thing. And everything's been taken from me on purpose. I can't even do my spiritual gifts, my art that is unseen, unimaginable. It's a miracle. But I'm unable to perform it because I'm being held back. Funds and location and me being basically homeless and a number of things that, are enabling me. Or not enabling, making it not able for me to do these things. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for the female of my dreams that God has in store for me. I know she's out there. I've been told she's already been watching me. I don't know, but you know what? I see everything, and I'm getting tired. It's feeling stagnant. I'm sitting here doing nothing, it feels like, except shooting these videos. And I know I'm doing God's will and His calling, but at the same time, my life is meant for much bigger. And I know this. So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you all. I'm praying for my enemies, those who attacked me. I came back to bridge amend a bridge for my family. I don't think that's going to happen. They put restraining orders on me, no more than me having to get the information from my dad that I had to pry it from or scare the life out of him to get it, but it's information about my whole life that's been lied to me about who I am and this abundance that's been held from me, squandered from me, and stolen. That I've been here for weeks, months, trying to find info on as everybody hides. Whether they're cowards or in fear or their guilt, it's all that. And I've got all the information. I know who I am. God has given me the signs, the gifts, the wonders, and nobody can take that away from me. Nobody. You get that through your heads. Nothing I'm doing out here is without purpose. And my wealth, monetary, and my gifts and everything else are not going to be held from reaching the world and the platform that God has intended them to reach. And I'm waiting for that special love in my life. You know, I'm hoping there's girls out here just dying to get at me, but everything's squandered. My phone hacked. I don't know what's real and what's not, but I know what's real and what's not in my heart, and I know what's real as far as what I see. And I see everything. I see everything that everybody else can't. So, with that, I'm going to sign off. I love you all again, and God bless you. Happy Saturday. I'll post to you guys tomorrow something. I'll put this on Facebook and YouTube, and hopefully get some movement with it. The love of my life, I'm waiting for you, baby. I've been waiting a long time. I'll make you my queen and give you the steering wheel unless you need me. That's how I run it, and that's how I treat my significant others. With the utmost respect, make her my queen, and let her have the wheel unless she needs her king. So with that, I'm signing off. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.